According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Analyse Cardinale, the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
What? All right, we're off to a bang. We're off to a bang right from the beginning. All right, let's start that again.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique de l'Analyse Cardinale, the Hydro Archon to be punished via the death sentence.
Damn! What the hell did she do? What the hell did she get caught up in?
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon.
Okay.
Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Alright, see some Furina gameplay.
Shower me with praise.
Well, she summons little buddies to help her out. Alright,
My
cool.
name's echo in song.
Alright, now we're going to Charlotte. Okay. The reporter girl.
Say cheese.
Okay.
Breaking news.
Of course, her gameplay would be centered
I know
around
you're
her
not a
camera.
local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same. There's something ominous about
Oh, shit!
it. Well, the water, I mean.
The prophecy. Yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair
people.
and
Okay.
What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as
Justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
I got like two things going on at the same time, and I'm trying to pay attention to both of them. I got the dialogue that's really playing into whatever the hell's going on in the story in the Archon quest, and then I got this gameplay of a new boss with new areas. Alright, so apparently in the trial, Furina is definitely going to be trying to do what she always does. She tries to showboat a little bit, and obviously she's got to defend herself. She's on trial for apparently whatever crime she committed.
Trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair
people.
and just.
What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as
Justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
Fusolo, why did you deceive us?
Oh, big ass sword.
Applaud and rejoice.
Wait just a moment. This isn't right.
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This
begin.
trial is...
Oh,
I
damn.
now understand the true purpose behind this position.
Oh, big ass well.
Devious one. Fusolo.
Oh, child's back.
Everyone's... Papa, what should I do?
The prophecy that you've been fretting
A
over
big
should now be
celestial
fulfilled.
well. I'm assuming that's a new boss. Oh, who the hell is that?
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell, Nervalette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Okay. Alright, really good trailer. Really, really good trailer. I am absolutely blown away by that. If you guys want the code, it's right over there. A very, very story-driven trailer. I'm very, very much intrigued to see how Furina gets entangled and basically being prosecuted by her own country, her own justice system, which ironically is very, very odd that you are the god of justice, yet you are on trial for within your own justice system. A very, very unique situation to find yourself in.
Let's take a look at her combat ability.
Alright, let's see what Furina brings to the table. Alright.
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me
Alright,
so
auto
much?
attacks. I am noticing something very interesting about Furina, and I'm wondering if it's... Yeah, this is very intriguing.
Let the world come alive!
Whoa, that is
Wow.
so cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Alright, let me point out something that's very intriguing. This is gonna be more some story-based. Character story-based. Notice right here that Furina has a hydro vision. Now, let me take you guys a step back. Alright, and also, in this scene right here, this is gameplay. This is as realistic as you can possibly create a situation of. Right here, you can see she has the hydro vision on her. Now, why is this kind of unique and interesting? Well, let me point out a few characters. She's the Hydro Archon. Archons have no need for a vision, since they have a gnosis, and they can still use their powers even without their gnosis, seeing as how the story's been playing out. Zhongli has no vision because he is an Archon. Raiden Shogun does not have a vision because she is an Archon. Nahida does not have a vision because she is an Archon. Now you're going to, for those that are not intertwined with the story or the lore, you're going to say, well, Venti has a vision. No, Venti has a fake vision because he wants people to believe he's just some bard who happens to have powers. That's why he carries a fake vision on him, so everyone just assumes that he is a regular bard who happens to have a vision. If you guys notice, when he has his ult charged, when you switch to him, it just kind of sparks a little, because it's not a real vision. But, for some reason, Furina here does have a vision. That I find that very, very intriguing to find out why she has a vision, lore or story-wise. Very, very interesting.
Why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
All right,
Yes,
tell us
you
how
got
she
it.
works.
Yay!
How does Furina's
So,
kit work?
Furina is a hydro sword user.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the 3 members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Crabalette.
In game, she has a hydro vision. In that one still image, she had an hydro vision. But in this still image, she just has a regular jewel on her waist. A blue jewel. So there is some... They're trying to keep the mystery alive, but as we saw in game, the hydro vision is there. Very, very, very interesting.
Surintendant Chevalmeron and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
I love it.
It's so cute. And, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character.
Ooh.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay.
Okay, I was listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Furina's charged attack not only deals physical damage, but also allows her to switch between Usia and Numa Arca alignments.
Whoa.
Okay.
Wow. Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Very true.
Sure does. Furina's elemental skill changes depending on whether she is aligned with Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
It's super cool. After Furina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members.
And that's how she becomes a healer.
The summons created by Furina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Furina is switched out. Furina's elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Furina will accumulate fanfare points. That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
So Furina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based on the amount of fanfare she has.
Wow, it seems like this fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Alright, so basically she is a character that buffs and heals depending on which alignment she's rolling with. Alright, so not bad, buffer and healer. And then with her little buddies, you also get some kind of like sub DPS going on, or off-field healing. So not bad, not bad.
Totally. I can already see the fluctuations in my team's HP bar. That healing skill might come in handy.
Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontaine aberrants.
Kind of helpful.
Wow, you can say that again.
Yeah, and that'll make it even easier to uncover the secrets lurking in the depths.
Always the secrets lurking in the depths.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the ability to walk on water.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Yes.
Hey, I actually saw that Furina's outfit changes whenever she switches between Arca alignments.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, good eye. You're correct.
Thank you.
It does change. But, you know, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose. Yes, so if you want to learn more about Furina, then be sure to accompany her on her story quest.
Alright, story quest for Furina. Not bad. Cool.
Ah, amazing.
That's probably going to be a
next
must
up,
do.
we have another old friend to introduce. She's now able to join the traveler's party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte. Yay!
Oh, so we're going to go into Charlotte stuff.
Ooh, let's do it.
Alright, so let's see what Charlotte brings to the table.
And your mind engaged, you'll find there's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
I think she's
Say cheese!
healer, but I'm not entirely sure what her kit design is supposed to be. I mean, she does look like she has some kind of sub DPS stuff going on.
She's really, like, moving around.
Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
makes
then, like,
sense.
what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super dynamic. It seems like she's always on the move.
Who's on the march? Exactly.
All right, so
Charlotte is an expert at
she work?
applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly,
How does that
I would
work?
expect nothing less from one of Fontaine's most famous reporters. Who knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon.
Same.
The more you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera.
Okay.
During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Wow.
Okay.
Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her elemental burst creates a news flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range. Monsieur Verite, he's also going to join in and intermittently attack opponents during the duration of the ability. As an experienced reporter, Charlotte is an expert at adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired
Okay.
with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus.
Okay.
Now, that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2 special event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens. When Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill, the gadget will cause you to enter photo mode instead.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Interesting.
Yep.
That
Interesting.
is super rad, and I have a feeling some super cool pictures are gonna come out of that.
All right, here we go for this. So, in phase 1, we're going to get Furina and Baizu, with Charlotte being featured as the 4-star unit, as one of the 4-star units, on Furina and Baizu's banners. Really cool. Really cool. And and a lot of people are probably going to wish for Furina because she is a Archon.
Huge boost. A new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters,
right.
will be featured in the weapon.
Furina's signature weapon.
Sword.
And in the second half of version 4.2, we'll have reruns for Sino and Ayato.
All right. So if you really wanted to get Ayato or Sino, there's your chance in phase 2.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumbling
Oh,
has been
boy.
heard in the depths of Fontaine's water.
New boss.
Dun, dun, dun.
There
Oh.
it is.
It's here already?
Oh, I
It
hope
does look
not.
cool.
I get
And
this
it is
feeling,
pretty.
that this isn't the type of opponent that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
Exactly.
I am interested
In the
to see
first
how we go
phase, it
about
will
fighting
use
this
its
thing.
Gigantic size to
All
target the
devouring
traveler with
narwhal.
massive AoE attacks from
Okay.
all directions. So if you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
Wait, is somebody being eaten? Is it?
Uh-oh.
Is it
I wonder how the
possible
hell
to
that's
survive
gonna-
something like that?
Oh, shit.
I guess here it is.
Ooh.
This is an entirely different space, it looks like. And there's a new enemy here?
And then,
with
yeah,
a
some kind of new
massive
knight.
sword.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar to me.
I wonder what the deal is with all of this.
Yeah, it looks like the dudes,
Perhaps defeating
the
this mysterious
Serpent
enemy
Knights.
within
Yeah,
this
the
space
Serpent
will be
Knights.
the key to
It looks like
defeating the
those.
whale.
All right, so I am intrigued to know what's going on with Furina, because on one hand, we see images of Furina with a Hydro Vision, and then we get images like this right here, and we've also seen one before, where she just has a blue pendant on her waist. And by the way, there's the code if you need it.
And that's right behind the Opera House.
Oh,
What
cool.
a cool place. Although, it does kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Definitely.
Boggy
Wouldn't be a video
forest,
game if
okay.
there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they seem here. For example, strange things have been happening with the water veins around
interesting.
Loch Urania. As you can see, a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away.
No. And after unlocking
Looks like the tower's
4
floating.
seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh, amazing.
And some places still seem to tell the story.
Very interesting boss. I like its design.
How long they've been abandoned. So in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissan Croix adventure quest line that was introduced over the last 2 versions.
All right, so here is the code over here if you guys need it. I'm very interested to see how part 3 is going to play out. I'm very interested to see what Furina has gotten herself into, along with how the Traveler is going to get involved with this, and why she is being apparently prosecuted in her own justice system. And also where the story's going to take us with the Primordial Sea, how Nuevolette's going to play into this, what in the world's going on with Navia, where she's falling, and then how is Child going to return and his foul legacy transformation. It all looks really interesting. The Archon quest looks like it's going to be a blast. I am looking forward to playing it and seeing what's going on. The boss, the all-devouring narwhal, looks like a really cool boss. I'm really digging the gameplay of the whale just kind of going around activating these big AoE attacks. The whale boss sucks us into a different realm with this cool scenery. It looks really neat. And then you got this serpent knight with this big sword, and it looks like we're going to have to fight it to go back and fight the narwhal celestial whale boss. It looks interesting. I think the boss battle looks really interesting. I'm looking forward to playing it, trying it out, and seeing how the whale boss plays into the Archon quest. It looks really cool. The new areas look absolutely stunning. The scenery with this tree looks really cool with this polluted murky water. It looks really interesting. This whole area with this floating ball of water and there's vacuum of air pushing everything around it. It looks like it'll be a really interesting sight to check out. You have another scene of the glowing tree. It looks really beautiful. And then you have this area with this tower on this floating bit of land. Again, really great scenery. Really interesting and beautiful areas. And then we have another event where we're going to get a free Furina with Primo Gems, a new crown, which is always useful. But my biggest issue with Genshin Impact, and it's been a very consistent issue with Genshin Impact, is the events, like the one that we're getting a free Furina, they just always look uninteresting. It's just nothing but mini games with maybe one event that's actually going to have any gameplay that's tied to the core gameplay of the game. For real. From what I've seen, there's only one event that's actually going to have legitimate gameplay tied to actual core gameplay, in this case combat. Other than all that, Furina's gameplay does look interesting. She goes back and forth between being a healer type character and then a buffing type character with sub DPS stuff going on with her little hydro buddies that she summons. I think her gameplay does look interesting. And then with Charlotte being, again, sort of a healer cryo sub DPS type unit. For the most part, they look alright. I'm on the fence of summoning for Furina. With Charlotte, it's going to be really hard to top Diona, where Diona does really good healing and also shielding. We will see once we actually have these characters in our hands how good they really are. I am looking forward to playtesting Furina and playtesting Charlotte. But other than all that, I'm looking forward to the Archon quest. I'm looking forward to checking out the new areas. The events, on the other hand, they look kind of mid. For the most part, it looks like this event is definitely going to be sold by the Archon quest, because the Archon quest does look absolutely like a banger. But everything else, new area looks good. Everything else looks kind of mid. And if I had to really compare the two, when I look at Honkai Star Rail's event, its special program from earlier, and then Genshin Impact special program from right now, even though Star Rails is lacking any real narrative direction, since Star Rails update looks like it's going to be kind of a filler update, the events and the quality of live stuff looks really good. But here it looks like the total opposite. This update for Genshin is going to have really interesting story implications, where everything else just feels kind of mid. So head down in the comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking about version 4.2 special program for Genshin Impact. Are you guys hyped for it? Let me know in the comments if you're going to be summoning for Furina and Charlotte. And while you're at it, definitely hit that like and subscribe button. Hitting that like button helps get the video out there. Hitting that subscribe button helps get the channel out there. Helps us grow a community over here. So definitely hit that like and subscribe button. While you're at it, hit that notification bell so you'll be informed whenever I upload any new content. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for hanging out. And I'll catch you guys later.